All right, everybody. It says we're live, so let's play this Can You See and Hear Us game, and hopefully camera doesn't disconnect like what was that last week, week before, and everything else we had going on. The technical gremlins follow us. So I apologize. It's been overcast, popping lightning, storming all day. By the way, you got your volume down? You never do. And that was good for the camera lighting. Now all of a sudden, as soon as we go to live stream, sun's starting to come out, although we're looking at really nasty storms around us. And I want to forewarn y'all, they got lightning in them today because it's kind of warm. Been dealing with it all day. If one pops up on us, they're all around us on the radar. We may have to pull the plug on this thing and run inside. But right now, we look good. We want to stay outside. Let me get my little gnat incense stick here cleaned up. The bugs are out. Welcome to Florida. So it is March the 3rd. 2024 at 5 p.m. Eastern. I always try to say that, so if you're watching us back later and you leave a comment, we may not be live, but we do allow playbacks of our live streams, and we'll get back to you. So already off the rip, bat houses. Didn't get them up, so I'm glad we got that out the way at the beginning.
Do you even know where you're going to put them?
I know where I'm going to put one for sure.
Okay. Because I was about to say, do we need everybody to help us?
No, I was reading up on it. They got to have a certain amount of sunlight. I want to keep the droppings that could potentially come out of the bat houses away from where our animals go, things like that. So I know where one, maybe two is going to go. I got to figure out the third one there.
How many do we have?
Them again.
Okay.
We may have some new people on tonight.
The last time I let the chickens out, the rooster aggressively started pecking the one hen. So I made the decision to put him in the pen and let her out with all the other females, because the other females don't tend to mess with her unless he starts messing with her. But the last time I tried to see how they all did together, like he aggressively was like going to peck her to death. So I put him in the pen, and he is not happy about it, but he's getting used to it. So he's locked up in jail.
He is, but we're going to have to let him out at a certain point.
Yeah, so I'm going to probably wait about 2 weeks or so.
Holy smokes.
Well, like this week is 1 week, and then next week, so maybe by the end of next week, I'm going to let them out together and see what he does.
You don't think he's going to have some pent-up frustrations and other stuff? I mean, he's going to come out like a madman.
I don't know. We'll see. If anybody has any other suggestions on what I should do.
Yeah, not have a rooster.
Well, I don't want to get rid of her if I don't have to.
Well, not have a rooster, but I don't want to get rid of a rooster.
I don't want to get rid of a rooster.
Yeah, because
I want to keep a rooster.
If we do want to have some babies, it's nice to have the rooster.
So if anybody has any suggestions, but right now the rooster is locked up.
We're going to let this be your podcast tonight. Next question from Andrew and Sankey. How's the baby rabbits doing since we're apparently starting a petting zoo here?
So the first night Andrew had the camera out, which was, as y'all seen on the video, he didn't get any footage because it was kind of pointed high. So then we moved it and we pointed on him the second night.
Third night.
Was it third night? Okay. They did really good. The mama came, well, we'll have to show y'all in another video, but she came and she eventually found them because I moved them down to the ground because I didn't want them up in the raised bed and them try to get out and do their thing, because at this point, supposedly they're supposed to be more on their own, but they are still nursing. And she came and they nursed, so we got all that on camera, which was really cool.
And
they're doing good. They're just kind of hanging out, waiting for Mama to come around twice a day to feed them, and they're staying in under their little shelter I made them. So they're doing good.
We'll see. I'm shocked Hawk, Owl, or something else hasn't done anything, because they're kind of exposed where they are.
They're kind of just staying underneath there. So
I know they're going to come out eventually. They're not there.
I know, but I mean, for right now, when they get bigger, then they can get, they can go wherever they want to
go. So we'll record some more footage of that. We do have good footage. Probably one of the next videos we're going to do pretty quick. Maybe not this week. I got too much going on, but next week I need to go run and get a load of mulch. So we'll have another little garden episode where we'll put some bark, I should say, out there. And we'll kind of see where they're at, if they're moving around by then. And
hopefully we'll have a lot more footage by then, too.
If I'll go remember to put the card back in the camera, which I haven't done the last 2 nights.
I got to remind you to do that.
Yeah, but we already got some pretty good footage. So, yeah, we'll go back out there and keep recording. So, Mr. and Miss Hammer, hello, good to see y'all. Says it was awesome seeing Tiffany on her tractor.
I know, right?
I figured I better let her run that tractor in that episode, because
everybody would have gave you a really hard time.
Y'all been all over me. So, yeah.
I need more practice with it. As y'all can tell, I'm a little with it.
It's been a while. You were getting pretty good a while back when you were running it, and it's been a while. So I can tell the other day you're like,
you're not using it too often.
That's exactly
you're
right.
not familiar with it. Like, it's all muscle memory and all that, but you got to get more practice.
Yep.
So.
So,
Get it
all
in.
right. Glenn says maybe we should file down the point on his bill. We can do that. I don't think that's going to stop him from attacking her, but obviously that may stop from drawing blood or other
Yeah, the thing
issues.
is whenever he starts, doing his thing with her and then pecking her, then all the other females come and he backs off and goes, "Hey, take care of her. Y'all can peck her if you
Yeah, it's
want."
a bully mentality.
So, and then they all just start doing that. Well,
But when you got the girls all together and him out of the picture, he doesn't start all that.
right. And then they don't mess with her at all. Like she's been completely content in there with all the other girls. So it's him that kind of starts the
Well, we may
aggressiveness.
have to get rid of him and may have to get us another rooster.
Yeah, but I
There's
think it's
people
probably
always
a
giving
thing that's
roosters
going to
away.
constantly probably happen.
No, because the next rooster's not just going to single her out. Now, there
I don't
could,
know. We're
yeah,
not chicken experts, so
yeah, there could be a pecking order, but right now, for some reason, everybody's turned on her, but he's the only one that starts it, so we're good. Since it's Tiffany's podcast, now Miss Lee wants to know what's for dinner.
we are doing crunch wraps. We have not had anything Mexican.
I called it a podcast live stream.
We haven't done anything Mexican since Andrew's birthday. We were kind of burnt out of, anything Mexican. So we're going to do some Mexican crunch wraps.
Yes.
Mhm.
And y'all know me. I love, love, love Mexican food. So, first of many questions, Tiffany, Erica asked, are you planning on doing more videos cooking? Well, I guess it would probably be her first video on the rocket stove.
Yes, we are definitely planning lots of cooking videos, but we've just got all these other projects going with the rocket stoves and everything else that we're doing. So we're trying to get everything, going with that so that we can have the area that we need to cook on it. But we need to get another one out. We plan to possibly cook on the Kamal soon on
Yes,
the rocket
although I
stove.
think we're probably not going to record that being our first time.
Yeah,
Let's mess up off camera, learn it, then we'll get into it. But
yeah, we'll
we
do that.
have lots of cooking videos coming, and again, not your traditional stuff. I don't think they'll be boring. It's going to involve seeing the stuff that we're building, getting you involved, get some suggestions on changes we should make or things we should build. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Plus, especially once we get our area complete. Let me get my little bug incense stick back glowing here. So speaking of that area, y'all see I did not post a video today. We decided on the outdoor area, I was going to order in a shed to kind of speed the process up. Well, I told y'all last week, found out some of the sheds we wanted to order had 0 wind rating. Yeah, that's going to work well in a hurricane state. And whenever I called locally to get a potential wood shed shipped out here, it was 2.5 times what I could build one for, and mine will be stronger.
Yeah.
So we ultimately pulled the trigger last week. I had to design and figure out all the materials I needed, order that in. That took a couple of days, and I have already started on a hurricane resistant, we'll call it shed, that's going to handle a lot higher winds than anything else, because that's a concern of mine with this whole project. So between the weather, having to order all that in and not ordering in shed to get started, I've got stuff going, but we're missing some content because I got big projects going. Now, if y'all are interested, only if you're interested, I've got some content saved up for the review channel
Mhm.
and posting videos over there. And I think we're going to keep the majority, pretty much all of our side-by-side content over there. The new to us one that we just got,
Yeah.
which is going to include some welding and fabrication. I actually just built something pretty cool for it today. So you may want to ease over there and just look for some of those videos coming up over the next week, since I will have some extra content to post there, because there's going to be some DIY and fabrication. It's not going to be me in front of a camera reviewing a product. And that's mainly going to be for the side-by-side stuff. So if you like the building, there's going to be a little bit of that over there. But the majority of the building and focus is always going to be on this channel right here. So just want to let y'all know there is content in other places. As you get a little bored and I'm not posting here, it's not because work isn't happening. It's because we're on such a big project and I have to work several days before I can get a single video out. I can't realistically post 4 videos a week.
Everybody understands.
Yeah, I
I
know, but
think you
some
got to
people are
take
looking.
you got to take the pressure off yourself a little
Oh,
bit.
I put so much pressure on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself. But big projects take big amounts of time, and occasionally we'll get like the little rabbit video and wood splitting video plugged in, and property maintenance and things like that I know some people want to see anyways. But I'm really excited about the big project that's going.
Why don't you gather those things over there and talk about that?
Yes, we will actually after, since it all ties in with this. So, okay, next backyard build will be end of this week. We just answered that, but this one, I know we talk about it every week, y'all. I don't bring it up unless y'all do, but I really wanted to talk about it this week because thank y'all. Mav asked, third question, explain the Amazon link with a laughy face. So I told y'all last week that we were like $10,000 short of selling stuff through our Amazon to meet a bonus, and that it wasn't going to happen because it's a short month, February. I forgot it was a leap year. And we realistically and normally just never have that much process through our account in that many days. Told you there was no way we were going to hit that little bonus this past month. Well, we hit it. Y'all went crazy. We cleared it by $144. We barely squeaked by. Just got the official email from Amazon the other day. Hey, you qualified for it this past month. We cannot thank y'all enough for using our Amazon link. It is. It is. So what we're saving for now, not only anytime you purchase to our Amazon, anything that you buy, we get anywhere from 1% to 3% commissions. Typically how it works. I'm upfront and honest with everybody about this. But the last few months they have did a little bonus program, and we've qualified, I think, every month but once. Maybe we've hit every single month, but it only goes to next month. I don't know if they're going to extend it or not. What we've been doing with that money and what we're doing again with it, buying pumps for our diesel tank. Now this bonus will just about barely cover a pump for a gas tank that we're on a waiting list for. And then any more money that we make off our Amazon, we're planning on putting a 300-gallon non-ethanol tank here, which makes us feel 10 times more comfortable about generators and everything else and hurricanes and power outages. It'll run our decrepit side-by-side, my chainsaws.
In too many situations where gas was hard to get.
Non-ethanol you can't find around here for a month after a hurricane. I've lived through it time and time again. That's why we have a big propane tank now. Now we're going to get a big ethanol tank. And y'all looking like you're going to cover our gas for quite a few months and that pump. So that's what we're realistically saving for. Thank y'all so much. All right, we're done talking about the Amazon link. It's down in the description if you ever want to use it.
Or you can post it here, right?
Or I can post it here. I totally forgot I can do that now. Let me post it here because a lot of people are always asking. I forgot I saved that to do that. So there it is. I just posted on screen if y'all want to bookmark and save that. Thank y'all so much. Y'all y'all are realistically making us feel a lot more safe and comfortable because now we're going to have several hundred gallons of diesel and several hundred gallons of gas on hand, rolling into hurricane season again. Thanks to y'all. That's honestly where the money's going. We love and thank y'all so much. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Miss Jimmy says, loving my Tozo earbuds. What's an earbug? You mean earbuds? I use mine all day long today. Nice. I've been listening to podcasts all day long while I've been tinkering in the shop. I know everybody says Sunday's a day of rest. I can't do that. So I just tinkered in the shop today, made a few little fun things. I enjoyed that so much. That was my relaxation and taking it easy.
And Zoe says hi.
Yep,
and she made the bracelets that they got to mail out.
I was just reading that one right there. Yep. All right.
You want to grab them here? I'll grab them. I'll grab them for you.
Yep. So again, y'all been so kind and generous. Mikey G, I don't know what Mikey G's on. I didn't even grab. I hadn't even grabbed everything Mikey G sent me. Y'all been so kind to us. So not only did I get one new Fiskars product in the mail, don't forget Mikey's done sent me several. He sent me 2 malls. He sent me like every size mall that Fiskars makes. Brand new. I will be making some reviews on these and putting on the review channel. Mikey.
So very thoughtful.
Mikey, thank you so much, man. Like, this is so kind and generous. I keep getting surprises in the mail all week long. I'm like, are you kidding me? By the way, one of the videos I just made today, I get edited tomorrow and posted Tuesday. I built me a full welded rack just to hold all of my new Fiskars products. Thanks to Mikey and Cash hooked me up with a hookaroon that I'm going to be showing on this video as well. Like I officially turned into the Fiskars spokesperson because of y'all. Like, they don't sponsor the channel at all. So Mikey and Cash, thank you so much. And Miss Lee sent me in a creeper.
Yes, it finally came in.
Yes, we got it. Because the first one she sent me did not wind up making it. So here's what's cool. Y'all can see this folds out into a creeper. I've been using it because I've actually got another creeper in the shop that I just ordered in. But what I enjoy it for, it folds up into a nice swivel seat. And I've already put this to work. I have been working on our side-by-side creeper underneath, this on the side. I've been removing the tires and wheels and doing things. So Miss Lee, thank you so much. It showed up, and it's actually a pretty sweet little seat. That's what I'm using it for.
I had to check the radar. I was here.
I know, I'm hearing lightning too. Here we go. So y'all, it's like Christmas every week here. Thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all. Y'all are so awesome.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. The products that keep showing up is not necessarily Tiffany friendly, are they? I mean, if you want to split them all, I'll give you one. Y'all, thank y'all. Y'all are so kind and generous. Like,
it keeps
seriously.
me from buying a bunch of stuff.
Yes, it kind of does. Although now there's one last Fiskars product I got my eye on.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
made room on my rack for today, and I ain't saying a word to nobody because y'all always wind up ordering stuff when I talk about something. I got to be careful what I say. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Chicks leave the hatchery with their bills ground off so those feathered cannibals won't eat each other. They are absolutely cannibals and dinosaurs. People forget that about those chickens, don't they? All right, Michael says he just got here. He's late. Don't let it happen again, Michael. And are we getting ready for the waxing? No, because what did I promise that at? 1 million?
Yeah, 1 million.
Yeah, that's going to be a little while. That's going to be just a little while. So how did I learn how to weld? Am I self-taught? I absolutely am. Never took any classes. My father didn't weld. Uncles, nobody. That's why.
You didn't learn a little bit in school?
No.
No? Oh, I did.
Yeah, no.
They
No,
taught us an ag class.
no, we had the FFA class. I don't remember if I took FFA, but 1 year and we never did the welding. I remember going back out in the back doing a little bit of row cropping and tractor and stuff like that. But nope, never welded in school. This is why I get so upset sometimes with some of the negative comments that I get. Must be nice having all that and knowing those skills. Get rid of that horrible negative attitude that I can't do it or must be nice attitude and teach yourself. YouTube is amazing. That's literally how I learn. Get you a welder, research it, get you something decent so it doesn't make it more complicated for you. Mess up. Stick two pieces of metal together wrong, all different kinds of ways to Sunday, then you can learn how to get better at it. Dogs.
Fighting over bones.
God, they're so loud. I know y'all can't hear them. These dogs are barking in my ear. But you can absolutely learn. And I have people tell me all the time they should learn that skill. It seems useful. It absolutely is useful. I love being able to weld, carpentry, anything. As you get a tax return back or something, maybe buy you a saw, maybe go out there in the yard, even if you ain't got a shed or something, and learn how to put things together. And there's all kinds of cool plans and videos online. Very useful skills in life that you got to start somewhere, people. You absolutely do. So yeah, self-taught.
I get a kick out of all the comments saying, "Oh yeah, he has carpentry skills," or "Oh he was really a contractor before."
I get that on the house build videos all the time.
I mean,
yeah, call me a straight up liar.
Figure out how to make anything and do anything.
Not well. So. Anybody can. A rocket scientist didn't come out of the womb knowing astrophysics or how to build rockets, or a brain surgeon didn't come out. We all come out on the same level playing field, not knowing nothing other than just how to breathe and cry. And it's just all on what you put in your brain and teach yourself and learn. Yeah, figure it out. Absolutely. Do it. Go for it. You'll love it. Okay. Let me see what else I got going on here. I'm getting behind like I normally do. Where do we get the beautiful pork steaks we made a couple episodes ago? Where did we get those? Because the last ones were the ones before. Oh, that might have been the IGA.
Yeah, I mean, we get them mainly from either IGA, Save a Lot, or there's another grocery store in a town that we used to live in that's kind of, like those other stores.
Yeah, runs good sales.
Pretty much any of your stores that probably have like good meat butchers there could probably cut some for you, or find, like the Save a Lots or Winn-Dixie's maybe. I don't know what else would have them.
The IGA is where I got those nice thick ones, and boy, those things were delicious. And oh my goodness, y'all, we just had.
And I don't know if IGA is all around or not, or if it's just.
It may not be. It may be a southern thing.
I don't know.
We had 3 ribeyes the other night, y'all. I know we sound like we're eating like kings and queens. We got them on sale for $6.99.
Yeah, we got everything on sale. Oh, the lighting is like.
Oh, it is. Well,
yeah,
it's coming out, but y'all put your sunglasses on, we're blinding you. But as soon as I turn it down, it'll go away. But we just found some ribeyes at that town we went to, my old hometown, the other day, $6.99 a pound. And we normally try to run over and catch that sale because that's cheap for a ribeye. Normally they're pretty tough, not a lot of fat and marbling. That's what you get for a cheap ribeye. We found 3. Oh, no, that's right. I'm lying to everybody. We found a few packs that look good there. I forgot I got those at Winn-Dixie because I freeze so many. I forget where I got them.
Yep.
But I caught them on a decent sale. Y'all, we cooked them on that rocket stove off camera. I ain't trying to sell rocket stoves. I've done told everybody I ain't building you one. That thing has been cooking some amazing food. The flavor cooking right over those flames and that cherry wood I'm sticking in. Those steaks. To be cheap,
we might as well get rid of the other grills out there that we have.
Well,
like the Webers and all.
Yeah, maybe. No, the little Weber I'll keep, but yeah, we might need to get rid of some grills. Y'all, that thing cooked the most amazing steaks
Yeah,
ever.
it's
Now,
doing a really good job.
I just love. It's perfect for pork and steaks, and we're going to do burgers on it this week. When you can, want to smoke something real quick or put it directly over flame and sear it. Oh, here we are talking about food. We're foodies. I'm getting all hungry right now.
I know,
I'm getting all hot
starving.
and bothered. That thing has just been cooking good. I'm really, really pleased with it. It started out as just a fun project. Now that's all I use. Like, I love it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Geez, 5th question. That's a lot of questions tonight. I need to talk to somebody else, don't I?
Stop.
I'm cutting up with you, man. Where's the video of the mani pedi? We got old grainy one on
it
our
was
phone.
on the Vegas.
Well,
Oh, you mean the video?
yeah, you
Mhm.
recorded it on Snapchat, and then whenever you do
Yeah.
that and you email it to me, it looks horrible,
Oh, okay.
grainy and bad.
All right.
But we did actually get some footage, and I
We
posted.
got pictures on one of the videos.
I did post some pictures.
Yeah, did you post it on the Vegas one for the unit?
I can't remember.
I think so.
I got pictures. I
Yeah.
got proof. I knew I was going to have proof. All right. So does your YouTube channel need to be monetized before you can do the Amazon affiliate link? No, but it's got to meet a certain criteria before you're allowed to post links on Amazon. You can't just start up an account and do that. You have to be verified. They'll have to see video proof of who you are. You'll have to do a certain amount of posting before you can just randomly start posting outside of YouTube links. And that's not overly complicated to make happen. All right, let me scroll on down here. I'm so far behind, y'all. So far behind. Smart move with the gas tank, especially them predicting an overactive hurricane season this year. Don't say that. Don't say that. I hadn't heard that. Well, this year we're going to be set up. Gas tank, diesel tank. Before we get any hurricane, and we got the big propane tank, I'm going to be calling all them a week, 2 weeks out if it already starting to look like something's happening, calling all my delivery companies saying, just come top me off. That's going to be my plan every year. I want to be topped off by May or right before June, before hurricane season starts. So it's like legit makes us feel so much better. And then solar is going to be part of our big landscaping project this year. I bought $4,000 worth of panels last what was that, Black Friday, because the sale was awesome. I couldn't help it. So by the time we get that put in and all these tanks, like I'm finally feeling relatively comfortable about emergencies or long, power outages or things that could and will happen. I mean, we got hit last year by a major hurricane. Luckily, we was only out several days, but our neighbor that's literally a few miles down the road, 2 weeks, we had to store her food in our freezer, and she had no power for 2 straight weeks. And then you look at people over that Hurricane Michael hit just west of us many years back, they're like 2 months without power. So everybody, when we talk about preparing, they're thinking, oh, you're dooming and glooming or talking about zombie apocalypse, something like that. I joke about that stuff. No, there's like legit real things that do happen. That I just love being comfortable and prepared for. And the cool thing about the fuel is we're already using it anyway, so we're not buying extra stuff just to buy.
We've even had times where they evacuated down south for hurricanes that were coming, and people came up this way, and we were out of gas for, what was that, like a whole week at a time, week and a half?
Yeah, it was long, probably longer than that. And we were out of gas before the hurricane ever hit because so many people evacuated through this area. And then by the time the hurricane got here, the governor had shut down the roads and fuel tanks said nobody's driving right now. And the hurricane went south of us, didn't even come here. And it was days and days and days more before you could just get standard fuel. And it's always non-ethanol that we get, seems like weeks later. So yeah, it's gonna be, oh man, I'm so excited about having that. It's funny, the older you get, when you're younger, you want the fancy car, or you want your money going all these other cool things, gadget, electronics. The older I get, I'm like, man, the diesel tank and the gas tank, I'm living the life. All right, so Kimberly, thank you so much, all the way from New Zealand, Monday over there. Says, hello, 6 months with my other half, and I'm happy. Thank you for the donation.
Congratulations.
Happy is what it's all about.
Yes,
so
happy for you.
We are happy for you. There's so many other things in life to be happy about and thankful for, and a lot of times it's often people in your life.
Love is the biggest thing.
Yeah, you don't have to go out buying everything. It's the other people in your life that can either make your life miserable. I didn't mean to look at you when I said that.
I know. I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Or the best thing ever. No. You've been great lately. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. 20 years together. I think we can joke around.
Okay. Cooking your food. Just remember that.
Yeah. So, what's Tiffany's wish list? Says Miss Lee. What do you mean? Oh, no. I know what you're asking.
Miss Lee, I never want for anything hardly.
Tiffany is kind of that type of person. Like, all she's ever wanted was a house and a few basic,
Horses.
big, really expensive things. She's not really a material person or cares much
Yeah.
about small things. Me, I'm the gadget person. And new axe, or new creeper. I'm like, yeah, I'm that type of person. Tiffany's just never really been that way, which is great because we both that way. We would be beyond broke.
Gotta have somebody that doesn't want anything around here.
Oh, my stuff's tax write off though. Tax write off.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Ashley says once Soy mails out her package, it will be Tiffany friendly. There you go. Bracelets.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Goodness gracious, y'all got some funny stuff going on here. Glenn, funny you mentioned that. I built a wall hanging gun rack when I was a freshman at FFA. See, fun projects like that are perfect for learning on. Guess what I built today, Glenn? A gun and fishing rod rack.
Yes.
Bam! So I'm giving you a little sneak peek. I'm gonna be posting that over on the review channel. And I love the way it turned out. Absolutely love the way it turned out. Plus, I built a Fisker's rack today too. So since I have everything they own or make now. Let's see what else got. Adam, thank you so very much. Goodness gracious, I'm so far behind you. He says I learned to weld them on without YouTube. Well, fancy you. I had to use YouTube because I didn't know what I was doing.
Fancy you.
He said that was way before YouTube. Yeah, I got you. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Just get out there and try. If you mess up, it's no big deal with something like welding. Just get you some scrap steel that if you mess up, you throw it away. You try again until you get it figured out. Now, I wouldn't say if you've never rebuilt an engine before, just dive right in and your daily driver that you need for work, maybe that's not the best thing, but you can go start rebuilding an old lawnmower engine or something like that, All right, so David, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I'm so far behind.
David.
And here comes that sun, y'all.
I was trying
Apologize.
to block it for you. I don't know if I can.
Been overcast, rainy all day long, perfect for recording on the porch. And now the sun comes out as soon as we start this, even though it's lightning all over here. I don't know if y'all can hear it on camera. So David says, Mr. Jimmy's billboard fun. What does that mean? Did I miss a comment? Mr. Jimmy's billboard fun. David, you're going to have to fill me in on that. Yeah. Oh, nope. I just scrolled back up and found it. It says, we're going to get a GoFundMe for a billboard for Andrew. Then we'll get to those 1 million.
Oh my gosh.
Boy. Oh boy.
For a waxing.
Yeah, I didn't think about y'all being that creative. I don't.
Have you ever seen those people that post like, if I get 1 million likes, I'll do this?
Yeah. We're not doing it for likes. I said subscribe.
I know, but I was just explaining to you what people do.
Well, I said I'd do it. Y'all get us to 1 million, we'd actually be pretty wealthy for once. I can take a waxing, I suppose. So.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So now I see what you're talking about, Mr. David. I was like, what the heck is he talking about? All right.
I guess I'm gonna get the Blackstone going.
Yeah, I wish he'd just hold up an umbrella or something because I am frying right down here. So, a question: are you hiring a day laborer, one who could build some bat houses? Asked Mr. Donald. Well, I tried to get Cash to do it while he was here, and he told me absolutely not. And since he's not on tonight because he's working, I can make fun of him.
He can't defend himself.
Yeah, he cannot defend himself, so we're going to talk about him. And speaking of Cash, he is working. I think this is 7th day straight. They are having major snowstorms up in the mountains of California.
I'm saying, oh no to Cash.
Yeah, I'm saying that's going to be mighty noisy on camera.
I'm sorry.
What you doing digging dog food out?
They're hungry.
They're hungry. They ain't starving. They ain't blow away. We'll feed them after the fact. Anyways, back to Cash. I'm rambling all over the place tonight, ain't I? Working crazy long shifts up in the mountains of California. They're dealing with crazy snows right now. I mean, feet upon feet of snow. And he's having to run some equipment, part of the railroad job that he has, to clearing a lot of that stuff out. So he didn't think he was going to be able to make it tonight. And Miss Crystal, I don't believe she's on. I seen her talk earlier. Y'all keep Crystal and especially her father in your thoughts and prayers. I think she's okay with me saying.
Well, just say it. Her dad's ill right now.
He got ill.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd have a problem with me saying it, but he got ill recently and it is kicking his butt, y'all. And it's causing a lot of other complications and problems. So she's taking care of him. He could definitely use some thoughts and prayers there and reach out to her. I know a lot of y'all talk to her because she's working her butt off trying to, provide and do what a daughter should be doing. So she can't make it tonight either. Let's see what else we got going on here. I might have to duck down y'all until this sun gets away. Scaff Supermarket, says Robert Morris. A blast from the past. If you know, you know. I definitely know about Scaff's Supermarket.
Yes, they have good meat.
We haven't been there in a long time. So Lance, thank you so very much. My goodness, y'all, I'm sorry I'm so far behind. That's typical. Very generous donation there. He says for the next electrical videos. Boy, you just got everybody excited there. I am going to be working a little electrical into the shed build, probably not on the first video because I'm going to run solar power from the shop to kind of power up everything out there. We may eventually want to run a crock pot or Instapot. Y'all remember me talking about that back in the day, don't you? So we'll have a little bit of that, and then obviously we're sure going to have some electrical when we plug in all the solar out there. But appreciate you, Lance. That was so kind and generous. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, right. Sorry, I know everybody keeps asking me for the rocket stoves. Can't do it. If I built one for everybody that's asked, it would be the rocket stove channel, and y'all would get bored after about the second video of the same thing. I got to keep on pumping the content out. If I want to grow the channel, we got to get that waxing, y'all. We got to get that waxing. Yeah, I think you should make a rocket stove do a giveaway. Problem is, it cost me $500 to ship that thing, as big as it is. Uh-oh, grease trap full.
I'm trying to see what I'm hearing.
You know, it just sounds like bubbling on the rocket
It is
stove.
full, but no, it sounds like it's coming from underneath.
Huh. We got some weird noises we're trying to figure out. I think it's just bubbling from up top.
It's coming from the...
Oh, is it bubbling in the grease trap? All right, I'll remember to dump that tomorrow. It's been quite a while since I dumped it. So, Miss Lee, thank you so very much. So crazy generous. She says, Tiffany's Amazon shopping.
Oh, Miss Lee, you didn't have to do that.
You
Oh, thank
absolutely did not have to do that. That was so kind and sweet right there. That's so generous, Miss Lee.
Oh, thank you, Miss Lee.
Oh, y'all are so
She's
kind.
always so sweet.
I know, y'all are always so kind. So, Mr. Mike just got recognized for being a member for 11 months. That's a pretty long time. We've really had memberships going for 11 months.
I think so.
Well, thank you for being a member for that long. He says, Andrew, have to sign out by the gate. Fuel 25 per gallon. 20. Well, first of all, I'll be buying it because, you know, emergencies. Second, I wouldn't price gouge somebody like that. My goodness. Actually, I think that's illegal as can be, too.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Everybody's getting on a map. We're going to have to limit you to 10 questions a night.
He's just catching up for lost time.
That's pretty much what he said, yeah. All right, let's go on down here and catch a few more of these. I'm reading through all y'all stuff, and it's all in good fun. Everybody's poking fun. It's just the way it is. So Tripping says, I wish you'd send the rain our way. Here's the thing. We haven't gotten a whole lot of rain. It sprinkled a little bit yesterday, even though they were calling for a lot. It is popped lightning and storm today. Didn't get much rain at all. I am seeing like 70, 80% multiple days this week, of course, because I've got outside projects I need to get done.
Yeah,
you know, like
how it always works.
that needs the walls and floor protected and a roof on it. So it makes sense. So if you want the rain, do what I'm doing. Start a bunch of outside projects and you will get the rain. I 100% promise you. It's the way it works every time. Or go spray weed killer or something like that that doesn't need the rain. Every time works. And if you don't want the rain, go fertilize.
Yep, plant seeds.
You plant seeds, fertilize, you'll never get rain. So if you're getting too much rain, that's how you stop it. Let's see what else got going on here. Tell me when I need to move this camera.
Okay, yeah, you can move it around.
All right.
Get going.
Look who jumped on. Cash, you heard us talking about him. Cash, thank you so much, dude.
He had to show up to defend himself.
He just jumped right on, gifted 10 memberships, and we were just cutting on the guy.
Wow. Oh.
Cash, I didn't know he was going to get on. That's why I was making fun of you, man. It's always better to talk about people when they ain't here. Oh, buddy. Thank you, dude. That's so, man, y'all being so kind and generous. All right, let me move this camera around because Tiffany is about to start cooking, and then I'll jump back over here and catch a few more comments. I pray I don't unplug the camera. I've did that before. Geez, now it's getting crazy dark that way. Well, at the moment, doesn't look like we got no storms on us. This is reminding me of spring and definitely summertime. You just about count on some thunderstorms in the afternoon. Or at least you could when I was a kid. All right. Let's zoom this out. And I know I'm blinding y'all.
All right, if y'all missed it, I am doing crunch wraps.
Crunch Wrap Supremes.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the internet fad was a while back. It don't matter. It's Mexican food, my favorite. Yes, thank you again, Cash. So what size shed do you plan on building for the outdoor kitchen? I am doing a very small and simple 7x7. Very weird dimensions, but it's allowing me to use 8-foot lumber, trim some stuff off for use in other places. I have my reasons why. And it was a 7x7 is what we were looking at ordering in anyway, so it kind of fits. All we're going to do is put a few pots and pans and a couple rocket stoves out there. We don't need a whole lot of room, honestly. We have some other plans for more storage in the future that'll fit more up near the house, like for some pool stuff and things like that. So 7x7 is going to be plenty good for one shelving unit in there and the few things that we'll have, a few bags of charcoal, stuff like that. And I'm trying to actually do a lot of this on a budget because my goodness, we have been doing a lot of stuff. Andrew needs a hat. The glare is blinding us. Sorry about that. Bald head. And it's hot enough. I'm probably getting greasy and sweaty on you. Robert says, oh, he was saying he heard Cash was up to 12 foot of snow out there in the high Sierras.
Ooh, goodness.
About the same here as y'all can see on the ground. We've got 12 feet of snow. Cash, I hope you are being safe, buddy. That is a heck of a snowstorm you're out there working in.
Got to get my cheese sauce going here. I'm going to make some homemade cheese sauce since I don't have any.
Okie doke. How you making that?
So I put a little bit of half and half, some butter, and then I'm going to put some cheese in there, and I put some chilies.
Cool. That all sounds good to me. Half and half, butter and cheese. Sounds
kind of make it creamy.
Yeah, and sounds delicious and super healthy too. Oh yeah. That's all right. Miss Ramilla said she had to jump off. And she's saying now that we're moving, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, now that we're moving back to 7 p.m. next week, we're springing forward. We do this every year. We're going to be 7 p.m. from here on out. She says she definitely can't make it because it'll be 1 p.m. on 1 a.m.
Dang.
So hate it, Miss Ramilla. I know you always watching back later.
She does always watch back.
I'm sorry you're not going to be a part of it now that we're moving further forward. And I know it's already difficult to make it now because it's 11 p.m. over there. And I believe you're probably already asleep. I seen you on earlier. Okay. Yeah, Cash's ears must have been burning. Yep, because he jumped right on, didn't he? Okay, let's go down here and catch a couple more of these. If you're all about that free energy, creating a lightning rod to capacitor storage, no thank you. Not doing that. And of course, now that I turned the camera down, it's clouding up and I just lost the light. So let me go bump the camera back up so y'all can see what's going on. I hope that ain't a thunderstorm building up on us and that's why it just got dark. I better check that real quick. I guess we'll know if it starts popping lightning, huh? Not my favorite way to find out. Pool dip time if we get to 100 likes. I don't think you understand how cold that pool still is. Even though today's a bit warm, we had 3 days that was frost last week as well, unexpected. Pool is still about 10 to 15 degrees away from where I'm even going to attempt to jump in it for y'all. And it still ain't going to be comfortable at that temperature. That's a huge body of water to be bringing back. So how has the gate been doing? It's been doing good. Occasionally, here's something weird I have found. I guess because it's such a long gate, things expand and contract on super cold mornings. The gate thinks that it's in a bind, and I'll have to, if we're going to call on on a cold spell, I'll have to adjust it in the limit switch. And on warm days, absolutely perfect. It remembers its setting, no problem. And it's probably because I'm running a crazy long gate, the maximum they recommend. There's a little bit of bounce and other stuff there. So I'm going to try to work on that. But anytime we're relatively warm, it's got to be an expansion and contraction thing. Zero issues at all. And I don't have to do any limit switch adjustments. But I'm going to work on that. I'm going to do something to try to buffer the closing and bouncing and everything else that I got going on as well. So 7th question, but didn't you just have a 10th question earlier? How's the jacuzzi doing?
Backwards now.
Yeah, how's the jacuzzi doing? What's the price of jacuzzi's coming down? We've decided.
Jacuzzi?
Yeah, we're taking it down tomorrow. It's the end of the season. It needs to get going. I'm tired of it running my electric bill up. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I think we both would. Would you?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Zero issues. We even running on a lot of nights that it's not designed for 20s and 30s. Had no problems keeping the temperature. Now, if you're on a crazy cold night and using it, especially with the bubbles running, temperature does drop. But by the time it gets to the point that it's no longer hot enough to stay in there, that's an hour, hour and a half later on a really cold night, you're ready to get the heck out of there anyways. You're already a prune. And if it's a relatively cool night or just a comfortable night, you can stay in there about as long as you want. But I don't know who wants to stay in a hot tub any longer than an hour, hour and a half. For the money, again, that was another Black Friday sale last year. And as big as that one is, highly recommend it, especially if you're like us in Florida. You're not going to use one year round and you want something that you can break down, roll up, go stick in the shop. I recommend it. And of course, it just got darker and I need to bump the camera up again. Goodness gracious. I hope it is not cloudy. Y'all, let me check this radar real quick. I don't know why it's getting so dark over us right now.
I probably need to turn on the fan.
Yeah. Oh, move that. It's going to blow ash everywhere. Well, we do have one thunderstorm popping up south of us with some lightning on it, but it's staying far enough south. I think we'll be good. But since we're clouded up, we bump the camera up a little more. All right, now y'all can see us. Okay. Let's see. I'm reading. Y'all bear with me. All right. So Glenn says they're doing fried chicken tenders, English peas. Tiffany's not so favorite, and
Yeah.
mashed potatoes at our Casa del Sol tonight.
Yeah. I don't do the English peas.
He doesn't do English pea. Now, acre peas, oh boy, we love some acre peas now, especially a little ham hock or some bacon in it. Oh my goodness, so good. And we very rarely fry. When we do, it's usually on the live streams and we talk about how much we don't fry. And we typically don't. I don't know if we ever even fried chicken tenders? I don't know why we don't make some homemade chicken tenders.
I don't know.
I don't know why we've never
I
done
can't
that.
remember if I have or not. No, I don't think I have.
If we fry, it's going to be like the occasional fish or some backstrap, some deer meat, something like that. You went too far, I think. Tiffany's adjusting the fan. Getting a little warm cooking. Yeah, winter's feeling like it's slipping off. I'm sure we're going to get another cold spell or two before it happens and it's spring upon us. So Barbara says, been a while. How's everything going? Hello, Barbara. Thanks for jumping on. Everything is going fantastic. Can't really complain. And we could complain, but nobody wants to hear it. So what's the point? Oh, goodness gracious. Glenn, come on now. You're starting to be like Adam, big kid. Donald says our pool's not as cold as Lake Ontario. That's exactly right. And that's why we don't live near Lake Ontario. We live in Florida, Mr. Donald. We don't want all that snow and cold that y'all got. Let's see here. Another comment. So San Diego says, preparing for an outdoor kitchen build. Any ideas or recommendations? I think my favorite thing about the outdoor kitchen, assuming you can work it into your house, just depends on where it's at. That pass-through window that we did has just been such a blessing.
Oh yeah.
We just kind of threw it in on a whim when we first designed this, the pass-through window, so you can prepare everything inside and stick it outside or take dirty dishes in. One of our favorite features by far. Other than that, I mean, I don't feel cramped with this. We got plenty of room, but as with most things in life, just build bigger than you think you need. We did an extension on the end. I'm very happy with the size of this. We got plenty of room to work stuff out. The only other thing I might would do is a more powerful 5-burner cooktop. Ours, like if you fry or want to boil a lot of water, ours just isn't very powerful for doing that. We can do small pans with a little bit of frying, but we don't fry much. That's no big deal, honestly. More powerful cooktop, definitely. What else? What do we love about this, or what do we not like?
I love my Blackstone.
Yeah.
I like the pull-out countertop that you made me here.
Anything that we regret doing or should have done different? Nothing's really standing right out, honestly.
No, not really.
I wish I hadn't have painted the tile trim edge. It's chipping, especially when
That
dogs
is
jump up
probably
there.
a regret. Yeah,
I do
'cause
regret
it's gonna
that.
be hard to repair that.
Well, I wasn't going to, but
Yeah.
Home Depot shipped me the wrong stuff, so I just went with it and painted it. I wish I'd have never painted this tile trim edge. Other than that, I'm very happy with the tile. No cracks, no grout problems like everybody was swearing I was going to have. I love how easy it is to wipe and clean up.
Yeah, having the dark tile definitely helps.
Oh, that's the smart choice for sure, because you're going to get grease and stains and food and everything else. But overall, I mean, best of luck with your build. We love ours. Absolutely love ours. Now, keep in mind, too, ours was built under a roof. It still gets wet, still gets rain. But if you're building truly outdoors, fully exposed, you need to design yours a little different. Maybe you go with steel studs. Maybe you go with fiber cement siding on it, things like that, if it's going to be getting a ton of outdoor exposure from the sun and or rain. So keep all that in mind. I'm reading. Bear with me. So Joe says, I missed the hot tub video. Where was I? We didn't make any video on it.
It was our anniversary present.
Yeah, just kind of a little anniversary gift. Got a saw, hot tub, a couple other things. I didn't make a video on it. I probably should have I didn't have a review channel at the time, and I'm trying to get away from doing little things like that on this channel. Just focus more on the homesteading stuff and the building. So just never made nothing. It was the big, like 7-person model, although you can really realistically fit 4 in there, from Sam's. That's where we got it from, right? Yeah, Sam's. Yep. They had the biggest model, bigger than Amazon or anybody else, and it come with the insulated cover. That's key. That full wraparound insulated cover, I think, is helping us with our energy usage and keeping the temperature up. Oh, everybody's talking about Fairbanks, Alaska. That's right, because Cash's boys heading up there. They said it was only minus 45 up there. Yeah, minus 45. Wow, that's like 120 degrees difference than where it is here. All right, I'm reading y'all. So where's Ruger tonight? Asked Dixie. My guess
he is actually on his bed taking a nap right now.
I was about to say, my guess is he's passed out. I took him for a run before the live stream started. He's went for a couple swims. So he's had him a very energetic day, and we just gave him a bone. He's just living the life, right? Now he's passed out on his bed doing what Ruger does. He's been all about his naps here lately. I don't know if he's going through another growth spurt or what, but he has been all about the naps. Dang, thank you, Mav. That was awesome of you. Y'all being so kind and generous tonight. He just gifted 5 memberships out.
Oh, thank you, Mav.
Thank you. That does not buy you any more questions. The family has spoken. You've been cut off at your 10.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, wait a minute. It's the first of the month. Wake up.
It is.
Let me see if I've got some memberships I can toss out to everybody, because we got projects going on this month. I will be doing some sneak peeks for our members. That's kind of what I do. Again, we always keep the content itself free, and we always plan on doing that. So let me see if I can gift some memberships. I can. Here we go. Drum roll, please. And we'll give you a little sneak peek this month of all the stuff that we got going on. Man, Adam, thank you so much. He just gifted out 5 memberships as well. So we probably done gifted out more memberships than people are on tonight, huh? So let's see what else we got going on here. How's the Armadillo problem been? It has its moments. I've got holes out in the pasture popping up. I got to fill in. We had several show up over a period of 3 or 4 nights. They're no longer with us, if you know what I mean. It comes and goes. It's just going to be a constant problem, because they're just coming off the neighbors and everywhere else. It is nothing like it used to be, though, y'all. Like, literally, when I got 60 to 80 in a period of many months, that's just how bad the problem was here. I know some of y'all said, watch out for the rabbits. They typically don't dig holes out in the middle of the field, not here. They go up near stumps of trees and under brush piles, things like that. That's why I'm shocked to find that little one in the garden. And we definitely can't take care of the rabbit problem that we got here, because it's Florida and we grow rabbits like crazy. And I don't necessarily mind the rabbits. They do get in the garden. They do eat your stuff up. But They're a food source too. Let's see what else we got going on here. Thank you, Cash. And speaking of the rabbits, I know a few of y'all jumped on late, doing great. We've got footage of the mama coming back and nursing them. We'll include it in the next garden video. And I need to remember to get the camera back going to catch some more footage, but we already got some pretty cool footage. I did a lot better than what I had on the last video. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Are you saying that you had some ideas how to keep the pool cooler? Or are you going to work on those this summer? Probably not, Robert, because that's a pretty big idea that I have. I got too many ideas, too many ambitions with us doing the big outdoor cooking area and everything else that we have planned. We got a lot of exciting stuff planned this year. I don't think the pool, I'm working on an idea to cool the pool and to heat the pool for year round. I don't think it's something I can tackle this year, just to be perfectly honest. I'd love to, but that little fountain last year actually worked. It worked really, really well, even with us having one of the hottest summers we've had in forever. It did really, really well.
All right, I'm getting ready to do my cheese.
Ashley says she's been a member for 6 months. I see it's recognizing you. Thank you so much, Ashley. Truly appreciate you. You need to show them what you're doing or talk. You want me to shut up for a second?
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
I'm just putting these together. I'm putting my cheese and my meat. And I'm going to do my tostada.
And for the people that just showed up, she's doing some homemade Crunchwrap Supreme. She got a cheese sauce she just made. What's that? What was in it? Rotel?
No, it was cheddar cheese and a little bit of half and half cream, butter, and chilies.
Chilies. That's what it is. I was wondering what the green stuff was I was seeing.
Get up, kitchen Ruger.
Oh, Ruger's awake now.
Yep,
Ruger, get out of there. You're going to trip her up. Go back and take a nap, boy. He smells that food now. He wants some. All right. Lighten up the camera, please. I know, y'all. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
I know, it's getting dark. I'm trying to hurry.
I keep waiting for a lightning bolt to pop down. It's starting to get really dark above the house. That's why this camera is going crazy. We'll run it way on up. Let me check the radar again, y'all. Hopefully we can get one of these made.
I know y'all can't really see me from way over there, but I put my tostada on here and I'm going to do some sour cream and then I'm going to do lettuce and tomato and then I'll show you how I wrap them in just a second.
I could see that all right.
Well, from way over here is what I was saying.
So Miss Linda wants to know, did you add anything to the meat?
I added taco seasoning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually trying to come down to us.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's looking like it could be going to rain out. Problem is, I think it's trying to connect to the one south of us. We'll just have to see. Right now, it don't look like we have no lightning within many, many miles, so we'll keep this thing rocking and rolling. What? Y'all got some crazy stuff y'all talking about. All right, let me go down and find another one here. All right, yeah, thank you all for the memberships y'all been passing out. That's pretty awesome. You know what? I think I like to get them out first of the month. I'm only allowed to gift so many a month. Let's see here. We've got 190 people on. We can find 5 more. So I just gifted 5 more memberships. And I like to get them out first of the month because the memberships, when you gift one, they're good for 1 month. Now you can see everybody that just got some memberships, the little behind the scenes stuff going on the rest of this month. And the majority of it's going to be, well, we got some other stuff in mind. A lot of it's going to be the landscaping project that's going on. We'll give you some sneak peeks long before the videos are edited and out.
All right. If y'all haven't seen how to do these on the internet yet, they're all over the internet. You just kind of stick your smaller tortilla on here and then you just fold it onto itself. And you could do this on a stovetop, anything that you want to just cook it on in a pan. And then you just kind of toast this together and then it's ready.
And in case y'all missed it, she's got a crunchy one in there as well. I couldn't hardly see it on camera. So James asked, did I ever check into the NAS network hard drive? I have 16 terabytes of hard bread space. I don't know. Hard bread space? What's bread space? No, I did not. Honestly,
you did look into it.
No, I didn't. I was looking at actual external hard drives.
Oh.
That's what I was on Amazon looking at the other day, and I need to get one of those on the way. Although I still got a little bit of room on one. I guess I'm kind of old school, kind of like having it physically here and in an office desk drawer instead of on the line. Maybe that's just a little paranoid in me. I feel safer having it here. I like something couldn't happen with my external hard drives as well. So nope, did not check into that this week, but I did look at some external hard drives. So Adam, thank you so very much for gifting another 5 memberships out. Y'all are
Thank you,
so
Adam.
kind and generous tonight. Oh, y'all are so kind. And Glenn says, I still haven't figured out how armadillos cross the Mississippi River. Glenn, they swim. Do you not know that? They actually swim really, really well. Look up videos of that. I've caught them swimming across creeks and rivers here plenty of times. You'll see alligators occasionally eating them, but they'll actually dive right into the water, and they are fast. They absolutely do swim. So that's probably how they got over here. That's a gift from Texas. They sent us those, and I wish we could send them back because I can't stand those jokers. Can't stand them. Goodness gracious, y'all. Holy smokes. Christine, thank
Got
you
more
so
members.
No, another extremely generous
Oh,
donation. Thank you so much. It's a material fund for the outdoor build. Boy,
well, thank you
can't
so
thank you
much.
enough for that one, because
Yes.
that one's going to be sopping up a lot.
I'll
So
wait for y'all to see it.
I hope that series does well and at least tries to help fund the build of it. Like y'all, the outdoor kitchen build was a blessing. Not only did it cover our full cost, but actually made us a decent amount of money. And that's what you kind of have to have happen, or this isn't a business, it's a hobby, right? So we need series and builds like this, and we're really excited about that one. I hope that not only covers the investment we're putting into it, but pays its back dividends, you know. So thank you so much. That means the world to us, because yeah, right now we're definitely pumping the money into it. But I think it's going to be a really cool space for us. We're blessed to be able to do this. There's no doubt about that. And I hope it's going to be a good series. But you don't ever know. That's the crazy thing about the internet. Things can do absolutely well, or they can just crash and burn. It's an interesting business, that's for sure.
All right.
Y'all, it is getting darker and darker and darker. I might have to bump this camera up again. I really do think we got a storm building on top of us. Looks like it's lagging on the radar, though. Oh, wait a minute. So NAS is just like a bigger external hard drive with more functions. Oh, I thought this was like a cloud service. Oh, okay. Maybe I do need to look into that. My bad. I misunderstood what you was going to say. All right. So Mav says you got to jump off. Thank you for all the prayers. Have a great night. Take care, Mav. Let's see what else we got going on here.
Okay.
So Glenn says if they could have swum the Mississippi, they'd have been here before the 70s. Planet Earth's been here for a while. All right, smart Glenn. You've got a valid point there, but I don't know how they've got across just by the 70s and exploded here. Armadillos have been here my entire life. I wasn't born in the 70s, but ever since the 80s, I have always seen them. And I can ask my dad, I think they've been in Florida a lot longer than that. Like, I can't, it's not a new phenomenon here. They've just pretty much have always been around since I was a child. So I'll have to see if my dad knows how far back before he started noticing them. Adam says, when am I building his room? I can't remember what your room is. Everybody's got so many rooms here. Is that going to be the shed out there? Is that yours? Because I'm building that right now if you want to claim that. Since Cash has got the deer blind and everybody else has something going on. All right. So Chris says, build a video of a 4-way wedge. I have a 4-way wedge, Chris. I don't need to build one now. My nice new sweet log splitter has one. And if I hadn't have sold off my other one, I might would have actually built one and sent it to you so you stop asking me. How about some cheese?
All right.
Chris, when are you going to get a commercial log splitter, my man? You do way too much log split, and I can't believe you don't have one. Uh-oh, Cash says 4 more hours, then he gets to leave work. Been working 12 hours a day since last Monday.
Gosh, we hope you get a day off soon.
I know, buddy. But like I told you earlier, enjoy that overtime. Or Uncle Sam enjoys your overtime. I used to always remember, I used to work 800 plus hours a year at the mill every single year. Some guys work 1,600 hours overtime. And there would be a certain point you'd work so much more and your check didn't really get any bigger, but your taxes paid out got a lot bigger because you went to like a different bracket. You're like, wait a minute. Why did I work all this extra overtime this week and I made $10 more or something crazy? But then sometimes it would really work out because you made a pile of overtime for the week. And I guess you could always get it back at the end of the year. I think, is it raining? We got here, Ray. All right, let's see what else we got. Yes, Cash. Chris, yeah, Chris and Cash. I'll talk. Cash, don't you have a 4-way? Send it to Chris. I'll cover the shipping. He's been wanting one forever. All right. Uh-oh, yeah, I got
These are almost toasted up. We're trying to get the cheese melted in there and everything kind of nice and warmed.
Yeah, and we're nervous about the rain. Oh, I still got the side-by-side out too. I got to put that up. Uh-oh, I got everybody going with the Uncle Sam talk. Oh, let's don't talk taxes, y'all. Let's don't talk taxes. Miss Lee says, where's her room? You can get the upstairs room. We'll actually give you AC and heat and a real bed. The boys can sleep outside in the deer blinds and sheds. How about that? Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wow. Well, Cash, if they took that from your last paycheck, you had a pretty good paycheck, my friend. All right, make it up. Actually, you need it with that expensive state that you live in. Oh, goodness. So did I see the demo unit that Outdoors with the Morgan had? Oh, you talking about that big, what was it called, a Rec Tech or something? Yeah, that thing was massive. That would be like the only way I would ever have a log processor here. Problem is, wasn't that thing like $75,000 or 100 something thousand? It was crazy. Like everybody keeps asking me, why don't you get one of those log processors like the Japa or Yappa or whatever it's called, because they can only do logs about this big. They got to be perfectly straight. That's not the wood that I get here. I get massive stuff. I would need something like that one that Mike had. Problem is, that cost as much as my first house did. I can't quite justify that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Can we put bunk beds in Cash's deer blind? So what, you're going to have a sleepover? Yeah, well, see if we can get you a bunk bed out there. Oh,
All right, here's the final product of our crunch wrap. Let's see if we can
Yeah.
get y'all a view inside there.
It does
Cannot
look good.
wait.
I know.
I'm so hungry.
I'm ready to tear that up. All right, y'all got to go. See y'all. Good night. All right, so we are going to wrap this thing up now. We've been yakking for an hour. It's getting very windy. I'm nervous about my camera. Uh-oh. Blowing off. That is making me very nervous. I got it on the edge of the counter, and it feels like it's about to storm. Thank you so much for cooking. That looks awesome. Thank y'all. Y'all have been so kind and generous tonight. Just extremely generous. Thank y'all for
We
spending your
love
Sunday.
spending our Sundays with y'all.
Yeah, thank you so much. Again, we always tell you you're our family. We wouldn't have any of this if it weren't for y'all watching and supporting us and sharing it and spending your time with us. That all precious time. You could be spending it somewhere else, but you're here with us. It means the world to us. Don't about my camera. Good night. God bless.
Good night.
Y'all take care. We'll see you.